might be asking yourself, what kind of crappy new filming technique is this? This is due to I lost a lot of data while I was transferring it to a new computer, so all I was having left is my cell phone footage. I was hiking on the south border of the island from Saint Philippe to Tremblet, I think it's the name. The guidebook said it should be back and return 6 hours, in total 22 kilometers. I thought, that's nice for a coastal walk, let's do it. When I arrived there, I already noticed in the beginning that the walking ways were so poorly maintained that I barely saw it and that I lost the track all the time. This treasure hunt through the wilderness of the coastal area there took me 6 hours for just one way. In order to arrive back to my car during daylight, I decided to go back on the road, and in total I walked 27 kilometers in one day, and it took me 9 hours. I was completely exhausted in the end, and it was close to a mental and physical breakdown during this walk. So you can be happy that I have lost all the footage of me suffering there. In the end, I was happy to have my beer in my little garden thing and enjoy the sunset. I refer to this trauma in my following walks, so I just wanted to let you know that there was this very long hike where I lost track all the time.
Another day, another hike. Today I'm walking or hiking in the forest of Belouve, which is in between the Piton Neige and the Piton de la Fournaise. It's pretty high. That makes the temperatures on the normal level. I think it's just like 20 degrees. The drive here was pretty long. It took me 2.5 hours. First of all, there was a traffic jam, but in general it's far away, and this forest road was like even 18 kilometers where you couldn't go that fast. So I thought with moving into the south I will be closer to all these points, but no, it's not the case. I need to drive for 1.5 or 2 hours to the hikes anyway. So I didn't have an advantage of that. The hike should be easy, around 13 kilometers long, hopefully not as long as this horrible one I did the other day, but it should be just like 300 meters in altitude difference. So I think by now I should be able to walk that long. So I'm pretty excited how it will be. The weather is nice, even though it's already 10 a.m. It should rain this afternoon, but I think I'm gonna be back at the car at like 2 or 3 in the afternoon, so hopefully earlier than the rain starts. I think I found a little quiz. But I'm not sure if my French is good enough. It's a good start of a hike if you lose track immediately after you started. I am very thankful for all this technology like Google Maps, where you can point with a GPS system where you actually are and then see if this is the track you wanted to go, and then realize, no, that's not the track. Because I was wondering, it is nice but not super special for one of the most recommended hikes on the island. And then I had a look on my cell phone and I was like, oh, okay, that was the wrong way. So now I'm going back. Luckily it was just like 400, 500 meters, so not too bad. And I think I've experienced worse with this horrible hike where I lost track constantly. Here it says respect the forest and stay on the route. Hopefully I will see where the route is all the time. The forest is truly special. You have this unique smell. It really smells extremely good here, and it's super quiet. It's such a nice and peaceful atmosphere. Just have a look. Here I face a problem that I have quite often. There are like warnings or advices in French, and I'm not quite sure what they mean. So I always need to have a little bit of internet connection to translate it. Yeah, but it doesn't look like it's a warning or whatever. It's just advice that you should go somewhere right. I don't know. So after a 2-kilometer game of the floor is lava, which was really exciting, I managed to go to the Viewpoint, but the microclimate struck back and it is noon right now, and yeah, the Viewpoint was covered in clouds, so I couldn't see anything. However, the hike is nice and it was really worth it. And now I will return. Look, it looks really foggy before it starts to rain here, because I'm right now at the point which is the farthest away from my car, so I slowly move back. Yeah. After the way was really muddy, I was already like, okay, this should be an easy hike. I don't think that it's easy, but then I thought about this note that I saw at the beginning of the hike, and here at the end is another one which says "est très boueux," and "bou" or "boué," I don't know how to pronounce it, is the noun for mud. But I didn't know the adjective, the EUX thing, so I didn't really understand it, even though I know the word for mud. yeah, the way back gonna be another way, and I hope it's a little bit better maintained, but so far it looks like that. It took me just 1.5 hours to come back to the car, so in total I spent 3 hours 20 for the hike, which is weird because the guidebook said it is 5 hours in total, but I like it that way, not like the other day where it was way longer than in the guidebook. I just had a quick lunch, and yeah, I also prepared some bread, but then I had a look in my bag and I saw my bag already ate my bread. It's sad but true. A quick weather update: gray and cloudy. So today it was right again. So after 12 it changes and you won't have sun, but at least it's not raining.
Most of the treks and hikes are really well maintained on La Réunion, but sometimes they are not so popular ones where you can easily get lost. It's a high variance of hikes that you can do, like exploring this beautiful forest that I was just in, or go on top of the mountain and enjoy the view over the whole island and see the ocean from there. But there's another thing that you can explore on the island: waterfalls. There are quite many on the whole island, and here is one of the biggest that I visited the other day and took some video with my cell phone.